share nearly 100 snack ideas in the book. So let's talk about when or why someone would need a snack and what are a few portable on the go snacks.
Yeah, so when would someone need a snack? So with diabetes and pre-diabetes, we're constantly thinking about how is this going to affect my blood sugar. If someone is on medication, say, that are lowering their blood sugar and it drops too low, they may need a carbohydrate snack to bring that back up. And that could be something that might be the time that you would have something like fruit juice because it works quickly to raise the
Mm,
blood sugar back up, or a cup of milk, or glucose tablets at that point can be used. But for others, snack can help curb hunger. For people that maybe need a few extra calories, if they're very physically active, it's going to help to provide some calories there. But when we think about things on the go,
mm,
some good portable ideas, if you just want something to throw in your bag to go, a little can of V8 or tomato juice, the little cans are going to give you a whole vegetable serving just in that one little can. You can get lower sodium versions, spicy
mm,
versions, whatever you need to suit you.
mm.
We talked about boiled eggs. Again, that's a good portable protein option for on the go. We talked about the mozzarella cheese, string cheese or cheese
Right.
sticks. And then I'm a fan of the Laughing Cow cheese. Have you had
Yes.
that? The little
Yes.
they're little individually portioned, and you can spread those on a whole grain cracker, or some
Mhm.
people will spread it on a piece of fruit or whatever works for them, like apple
Okay.
slices or pear slices. Um, so we've talked. I always think about snacks, looking at that as an opportunity to try to fit in a fruit or vegetable, because oftentimes that's something that
Mhm.
you may be a little bit short on. But another good portable option is a cup of Greek yogurt, the low fat Greek yogurt.
Mhm.
For folks that like yogurt, the Greek yogurt is going to be lower in carbohydrate, richer in protein. So that,
Mhm.
or Icelandic yogurt. A lot of people are not familiar with that, but it's very similar
Mhm.
to Greek yogurt.
Okay.
There's a couple of different brands that are commonly in the store of that. But that's another great way to fit in a dairy serving. And the Greek or
Mhm.
Icelandic will be richer in protein, a little bit more satisfying. So that's a few options from the different
Yeah.
food groups.
Yeah, I also like the little miniature cucumbers. Sometimes I'll pick cucumbers from my garden that before they get very big so that I can have the
Yeah.
little cucumbers because those are a nice little snack too.
That's a great idea. I really hadn't thought about the little baby ones as a portable snack, but that's
Hmm.
perfect. They're just
Yeah, and then
tender and
hummus.
flavorful. Hummus.
I like to dip. I like the little sweet peppers.
Yeah, you
And
can buy a bag of the little mini peppers. Yeah.
yes, and so I'll dip that in hummus. I'll dip raw green beans in hummus.
Green beans. I like that
So, and
idea.
you can get hummus in little containers as well, and
You
then just, have
can.
your little baggie of, vegetables to dip in there and
Yeah.
makes a good snack
The
too.
green beans I haven't tried with hummus. I like that idea. I'm going to have to try that, but that's a portable, easy thing, to dip. But hummus comes in all different flavors.
Yes.
Some people are like, "What is hummus?" It's really just like a bean dip. Basically, it's made from
Yeah.
chickpeas,
Garbanzos.
garbanzo beans, chickpeas.
Hmm.
But it comes, you can get garlic, you can get spicy, you can get all different flavors to suit you,
Hmm.
whatever you enjoy. But um, that Mediterranean eating style that aligns, with
Yes.
that, or the plant-based eating style that we were talking about. Hummus is going to have the heart healthy fats in it. So I'm glad you brought that up. That's a really great option,
Yeah.
as is, guacamole is basically mashed avocado. And so that may be
Mm.
another alternative that you use to dip veggies in for a quick snack. And it comes in individual cups as well. So lots of good ideas. Yeah.
Well, those are all of my questions. Is there anything else
Oh,
you want to
wow.
add that maybe we haven't touched?
Yeah, I just want people to know that healthy eating, just to kind of summarize, it doesn't have to be complicated. It doesn't have to be confusing. We've talked about lots of tips and swaps that people can make, and ways to include healthy, good tasting foods. Healthy eating does not have to be tasteless, right?
Exactly. Well, that's why a lot of people don't want to quote unquote eat healthy because they think it tastes terrible. But find things you like and find ways to
Yes.
make it so that you like it, and then you'll eat it, and then you'll feel
Yeah.
better because you're eating healthy, and it's just, a wonderful vicious cycle.
I like that, a wonderful vicious cycle. Yes, but it just kind of feeds into
The
the
better I eat, the better I feel. The better I feel makes me want to eat
makes me want
better
to eat
and do
healthier.
better
Yeah.
and everything else that I need to do to be healthy. So
Yeah,
yeah.
and it's just really making those small steps. If you think about
Yes.
overhauling everything in your life, related to eating, it can be very overwhelming. But I
Oh,
always encourage people, just think about the first step. And when you feel like you've done that, think about, how can I build on this good that I've done to do more of it? And
mhm.
it's just small steps. Every day is not going to go perfect. It's not. Life happens,
It's
stuff
impossible.
happens.
Yeah.
But and it's what you're doing most of the time that matters. And
Hmm.
so that's what I encourage people to think about is it's what you're doing most of the time. And we started off talking about the 8 steps to eating healthy, and I think what I didn't touch on is that the foods that are good for you are good for the whole family. It's not like you have
Yes.
to buy a lot of special foods. We're just talking about healthy, close to nature, good foods. And I think it's just important to have that support and celebrate every little victory, whether
Yes.
it's losing 2 or 3 pounds or 5 pounds or fitting more vegetables in your day. We need to celebrate all of those little steps. Yeah.
And drinking water.
We didn't talk about
Did
that.
not talk about that. And so a lot of times people will tell me that they don't like water. I'm like, well, infuse it with fruit or
I'm a huge
cucumbers
fan of
or
that.
something. I mean, you can figure out a way to drink water. I personally just like drinking water because I exercise a lot and so I need
Hmm.
water.
Yeah.
But, I do encourage people to just put something,
Hmm.
natural in your water and make it taste better. And, people are like, oh, I didn't think about that.
Yeah,
Well,
and that
think
there's
outside the box here.
yeah, it's called infused water, and people are like, "Well, what is that?" But in my book, I actually walk you through how to make infused water. It's easy, and
Okay.
you can just put any kind of flavors in it. A favorite combination is lemon slices and cucumber slices, and you can
Hmm.
put even. I've got mint growing in my backyard, so you can put a couple little sprigs of mint in there, and it just really gives it like kind of tastes like a
You're a
spa.
mind reader. I was just thinking about mint.
Mint, I love mint,
I
yeah.
love mint.
And or you can do a combination. Back in the spring at work, we did a strawberry cucumber, which kind of sounds strange, but it's like a
Oh, it's
very
good.
fresh
It's good.
flavor. And strawberries are kind of in season right now. But in the winter, you could do like orange slices and fresh cranberries. So what it does is you put the flavoring, the fruit or whatever, in the water,
Hmm.
and let it sit in the fridge for a couple of hours, and the flavor infuses into the water, and you don't get
Hmm.
any calories, no carbohydrates. So if you're
Yeah.
thinking about managing blood sugar, it's not going to affect your blood sugar. Interestingly, I was talking to somebody that lives in Spain last week, and
Okay.
she likes to put a drop of peppermint oil in her water. And so rather than infusing it with, fruits and vegetables, she'll occasionally put a drop of peppermint oil in. And so I thought, well,
Okay.
that's another interesting flavoring option. Probably good in
Yeah.
like even a hot water, like a mug of hot water.
Hmm.
But you can do it with tea as well. So if people are thinking, I don't know if I can drink that much water, you can infuse tea, unsweetened tea, in the same manner, do
Yes.
decaf tea or whatever. So, but I'm glad you brought that up. We all need to drink more water.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. We definitely
Avoid,
need to drink more water.
yep, yep. But
Okay.
we've covered a lot of good stuff, haven't we?
Yeah. Yeah. This has been great.
Good.
So, yeah. Well, thank you very much for Zooming with me.
I know we've had a good time, and what I would tell people, we've been talking about What Do I Eat Now, my new book, and if you want to get your hands on a copy of it, it is available
Yes.
on Amazon,
Okay.
Amazon.com, the bookstore of the American Diabetes Association online, which is shopdiabetes.org, and
Okay.
it's in bookstores everywhere. So thank you. I appreciate the
Yeah.
opportunity to have
Yeah.
fun and talk
Absolutely.
about it. Yeah,
Yes, well, I wish you very much luck with any future endeavors because
thank
I
you.
love the track that you're on, and I
Thank
also
you.
hope that lots of people buy your book because it
Yes.
sounds like it will be not only for those with diabetes or prediabetes, but just to, live a healthy life.
Thank you. I appreciate that. And I've actually had a number of people tell me that this book is really for anyone that's looking to eat healthier. And so, it's just, I think, good advice for any of us. It just sticks to good, basic, close to nature eating, that's
Yes.
simple, tasty, and it's not complicated. So, yeah.
Yes, that is what's huge, is that the more complicated something is, the less likely
Yeah.
people are going to do
Yeah.
it.
Exactly.
So it's like, break it
Exactly.
down into what's simple, what's doable, and then people are
One
more
step at a
likely
time.
to do it and continue doing it.
Exactly. The good vicious cycle we were talking about, right?
Good vicious cycle, yes.
Yeah.
All right. Well, thank you very
Thank
much for your
you.
time. And
Appreciate it. Have a
yes,
great day.
and you have a great day as well.
Okay. Thanks, Jan. Bye bye.